Welcome to Poetry Changes Lives. Here it is, my book of poetry, history, a thought for the day. You can dip into it every day of the year if you have a mind to. poetrychangeslives.com is the website where you can read all about it, buy the book if you wish to. Well, on this day in 1776, that's a very important year in history, 1776, Thomas Paine published Common Sense. He was an Englishman who basically emigrated to the Americas. His pamphlet was a scathing attack on King George III and his reign over the colonies, and a call for complete independence. His pamphlets were hugely influential and read by nearly all the great patriots in the Americas. As one of them, John Adams, said, "Without the pen of the author of Common Sense, the sword of Washington would have been raised in vain." That's quite a telling comment. Well, Paine returned to Europe and lived in France during the 1790s, where he wrote his famous work, The Rights of Man. He took an active part in the French Revolution and, unusually for an Englishman, got himself elected to the French National Convention. Quite remarkable, really. But there, Robespierre regarded him as an enemy. Well, we know what happened to Robespierre in the end. Paine's last years were spent back in America, where he managed to fall out with many of the great revolutionary patriots, including George Washington himself, whom he accused of conspiring with Robespierre against him. Well, Thomas Paine died in New York. He seems to have been a rather argumentative man, and sadly, the funeral of one who had influenced so many was attended by just 6 people. Bit of a shame, but I think he's still someone I greatly admire for his forward thinking. He also wrote poetry, and I'm going to read one of his poems called Lines Extempore. See what you think of this. Quick as the lightning's vivid flash, the poet's eye o'er Europe rolls, sees battles rage, hears tempests crash, and dims at horror's threatening scowls. Marks ambition's ruthless king with crimson banners scathe the globe, while trailing after conquest's wing, man's festering wounds his demons probe. Palled with streams of reeking gore that stain the proud imperial day, he turns to view the western shore, where freedom holds her boundless sway. 'Tis here her sage triumphant sways, an empire in the people's love. 'Tis here the sovereign will obeys, no king but him who rules above. It's quite impressive, quite inspiring stuff. Not, I would say, immortal poetry, but not bad. Thomas Paine, as I said before, someone I hold in high regard. Today I will try to live my life using common sense. Thanks for listening.